to another edition of the Unstoppable Dominance channel of wrestling results here on this channel. So today we have Monday Night Raw results. Becky Lynch comes out and talks about feeling like she didn't know who she was after losing her title at WrestleMania. But SummerSlam made her remember who she was. Becky Lynch said it was not the flashy clothes that made her. It was the pursuit of being better tomorrow that did. Becky says she separated her shoulder at SummerSlam and continued to compete for 20 minutes. And it was in pursuit of making sure WWE had the best BEST women's division around. Becky says she needs to give Bianca Belair proper praise and calls her to the ring. Bianca compliments Becky's resolve and gives her a hug. Then Becky tells her to hold it down and they'll see each other soon. Becky leaves the ring. Then Bianca says she has nothing but respect for Becky and knows that some people might not understand it. Bianca remembers all of the times Becky crossed her, but she's always wanted to be the BEST best, and Becky made her work for that. We cut to a backstage area where Becky Lynch is being attacked by Dakota Kai, and Bianca runs back to check on her. We have AJ Styles versus Mustafa Ali versus The Miz. Winner moves on to the United States Championship Contenders match. Pretty much it might be AJ Styles. AJ Styles goes for the clash early, but Miz pulls Ali out of the ring. Ali kicks Miz on the floor. Then he rolls him in and slams him into the turnbuckles. AJ elbows and chops Miz. Then he sets him up on the turnbuckles, but Miz breaks free. Styles backdrops Ali. Then Miz runs over and then kicks Styles in the face as he's getting up and goes right into a DDT on Ali. Styles goes for a scoop slam on Miz and chops him into a reverse face lock. But Ali jumps back in and hits a neckbreaker for 2. Miz tries to attack Styles and gets caught with a Pele kick for 2. Then the action spills outside and Ali catches Styles in with a tornado DDT from the middle turnbuckle. Ali steps back in the ring and gets caught with a skull-crushing finale by Miz, who is slow to make the cover because he's favoriting his injured ribs. Miz pushes Ali into the corner and gets caught with a kick to the face. Then Ali heads up top and hits a 450 splash. Styles comes in and picks him up as he hits Miz and hits the Styles Clash for the win. Your winner, AJ Styles, who's now moving on to face Bobby Lashley. Bayley is backstage with Io Sky and Dakota Kai. And Sarah Scarborough asks why they targeted Becky Lynch. Bayley says it was not about Becky, and everyone will see things more clearly soon. The Usos walk in and say hello. Then they tell Scarborough why they will beat the Mysterios tonight. Seth Rollins comes to the ring and brags about not having to deal with Riddle anymore. He says Riddle wanted to be just like Randy Orton, and now he is because they're both on the injured list. Rollins says he can now focus on Roman Reigns, but the Street Profits head to the stage before he continued. Rollins yells at the Street Profits and the fans to be quiet, but Ford says Rollins is the guy that got his butt kicked by Cody Rhodes when he only had one boobie. Dawkins says one of them should fight Rollins and determine who will compete with a game of rock, paper, scissors. Ford runs to the ring with the referee, and the match is on. Seth Rollins versus Montez Ford. Ford slams Rollins into the barricade, but Rollins jabs him and runs back into the ring. Ford gives chase and cracks him with a kick before heading up top, but Rollins slides outside of the ring again. Rollins attempts a pedigree on the floor, but Ford backdrops him into the corner. Rollins takes control and taunts Ford in the corner, then gets a near fall before pulling Ford up and throwing a few punches. Ford strikes back, staggering Rollins with a left. Then he hops up and hits an unscrewy before a side suplex and standing moonsault for 2. Ford floats over to counter a suplex attempt. Then he connects with a blockbuster for 2. Ford looks frustrated as he climbs the turnbuckles, and Rollins cuts him off with a roundhouse kick. Rollins falls with a super kick for 2. Then he connects with a buckle bomb and follows with a Falcon Arrow for 2. Ford mounts a comeback and takes Rollins down. Then he heads up top, but Rollins blocks the frog splash with his knees and hits the pedigree for the win. Your winner, Seth freaking Rollins. Rollins tries to attack Ford after the bell, but Dawkins runs in and prevents him from hitting the curb stop. Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. Bliss shakes off a forearm shot and hits a drop kick. Then knees Asuka after taking a shoulder tackle. Bliss fires back with more knees and strikes and gets a near fall. Asuka connects with a low baseball kick and follows with kicks and a suplex. Then knees Bliss in the face before Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai hit the ring. The trio attacks both Bliss and Asuka. Then Bianca Belair chases them off and demands a match with one of them. Io points to herself, and it looks like she's stepping up to answer the challenge. Results: no contest. Dolph Ziggler versus Ciampa versus Chad Gable is next. Winner moves on to United States Championship contenders match. Oh, okay, so the first one was a contenders match. Okay. Cable. Yeah. I didn't say Cable. Gable and Ciampa double team Ziggler before Gable turns on Ciampa, taking him down with a double stomp with the arms hooked. Ziggler hits a famouser for 2 as we go to the break. Then we get back to seeing Gable going for an ankle lock. Ciampa runs in and hits a leg lariat for 2. Then Ziggler runs in while Gable is suplexing Ciampa to hit a zigzag. Ziggler backdrops Gable to the floor. Then Ciampa and Ziggler trade off on roll-up attempts before Ziggler catches Ciampa with a super kick. Gable goes for a backslide pin attempt, but Ciampa kicks out and knees him in the face before hitting a fairy tale ending for the win. Your winner, Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa. Edge comes to the ring and says he's been a bit of an asshole the past few months, but that doesn't change. But that now changes. Edge says he's created Judgment Day to try and help the new generation and share his acknowledgement. But he thinks they got a taste of power, and now everything now. He says they are dead wrong. They pulled something over on him with Finn Balor, but he pulled something out of the hell they put him in. Edge says he's back to kill what he's created, and he's going to end Judgment Day. Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai are backstage, and Bayley says people are talking about SummerSlam, but they aren't talking about Bianca Belair or Becky Lynch. Bayley says that WWE needs her, and she outscored some help, and their role model is back. And what Bayley had said, something about like the game. We are here to play the game. Io Sky versus Bianca Belair. Belair hits Sky in the ribs and follows with a drop kick. Sky gets back up and snaps Bianca down on the ropes. Then they follow with a moonsault. Bianca regains control and hits a scoop slam and a few forearm strikes, but Bayley and Dakota Kai come to the ringside as Bianca Belair works over Sky. The distraction allows Sky to gain control by hitting a Hurricanrana. Then Belair mounts a comeback, but Sky attacks her on the apron. Sky throws her on the floor, and Bianca Belair catches her attempting a dive, but Bayley and Dakota Kai block Bianca from getting back in the ring. Alexa Bliss and Asuka come out to even things up as Blair hits a superplex, and a standing moonsault. Blair hits a spinebuster and goes up for the moonsault again, but Sky blocks with her knees. Sky goes for a roll up and puts her feet on the ropes, but Asuka pushes her feet off the ropes, and everyone at ringside ends up brawling, leading to a no contest. Results: no contest. Number 1 contenders match: United States Championship, AJ Styles versus Ciampa. After both men trade submissions, Ciampa gains control with a shoulder tackle. Ciampa stomps Styles and throws him under the ropes into the ring post. Ciampa knees Styles in the head and gets a 2 count. Then they trade forearms shots before Styles hits a facebuster. Ciampa rolls outside as Miz checks on him, and Styles gives chase. Styles hits a drop kick, and Ciampa retreats once again. Styles hits a backbreaker and a facebuster, then goes for a Styles clash. Ciampa gets away, but Styles hits a suplex, then a forearm shot and heads to the apron. Ciampa stops him with a backstabber and goes up top for air raid crash, but Styles counters and hits Styles clash. Miz breaks up the pin and Styles runs outside, but Miz sends him into the barricade. The referee begins his count. The Miz hides behind the barricade, holding Styles' foot to try to get him counted out. Styles breaks free and runs inside, but Ciampa cracks him with a knee lift and hits a fairy tale ending for the win. your winner, Ciampa. I do see Miz versus AJ Styles as a feud now. Lashley comments on his new challenger and says Ciampa got help from Miz, but he has no problem defending his title. He says he humbled Theory and he will restore prestige to the U.S. title. Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. The Usos as champions versus Dominic and Rey Mysterio. The Usos start off on an offensive before Rey finally catches them off guard with a strike, and Dominic gets the hot tag and scores several neck breakers on Jimmy and Jay. Dominic kicks Jimmy in the face and drop kicks him into the ropes. Then Dominic goes for a 619, but Jimmy slides under the ropes. Dominic dives over the ropes and gets caught. The Usos throw him into the barricade and watch the referee start his count. Dominic makes it back up and gets the tag to Rey, who hits the ropes and ends up springboarding right into a thrust kick by Jay. Jimmy tries to get involved by Rey, but Rey kicks both of them. Then Dominic assists with a 619. Dominic hits a frog splash, but Jay breaks up the pin. Then Rey throws Jay outside and Jay pulls him under the ropes and super kicks him. Dominic dives on Jay before climbing back up top, but Jimmy catches him with an uppercut on the turnbuckles and goes for a superplex. Dominic throws a few punches and knocks Jimmy down, then drop kicks him into the ropes and goes for another 619. Dominic hits the ropes and doesn't see Jay make the tag. Jay pulls Jimmy out of the way before hitting the one deed for the win. Your winners and still champions, the Usos. The Judgment Day attacks the Mysterios after the match until Edge makes the save, but Edge unloads on Balor and Priest, firing off punches before hitting an impaler DDT on Balor. Edge goes for a spear, but Rhea shoves Dominic in the way. Of course, Edge inadvertently takes Dominic down. Then he chases Balor through the crowd as the medical staff checks on Dominic. Well, I guess that's it for your Raw results. So I think pretty much Dominic will now join Judgment Day thanks to fucking Edge spearing Dominic. Now, Dominic's gonna turn on his father thanks to Edge. So it's gonna be a big faction now with the Judgment Day. Good luck ending them now, Edge. You fucked things up because now Dominic's gonna probably join Judgment Day. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you guys do not miss an upload here on this channel. And I'll be back with NXT tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow at some point tomorrow morning. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm Unstoppable and I'm out.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here. And if you don't subscribe to Blonde and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.